studied acting in college, and my first real world audition was in front of this big time director that I really wanted to impress. So I nailed the monologue, feeling good, and turned to head out the door in the back of the room. But when I got there, I realized, nope, because that door is locked. So I had to walk back across the room in front of the director, waving like Steve Harvey at Miss Universe. Super impressive. I mean, I was sure that I had totally ruined my chances, but the director said to me, "Don't wish that moment away, Sally. That was real. We are not gonna forget you." That mistake was their connection to me. Turns out that was the best thing I did, which doesn't say much for my acting skills. But we don't often embrace this mindset, right? We live like this, but want to present ourselves like this, because Pinterest, right? So, I mean, it's no surprise that when it's our turn to take that risk and step up and step out, we feel like to do that, we have to change who we are a little bit, polish away that humanness to make just the right Pinteresty impression, like these fine people, which is forgettable and unnatural and totally common. Today, I'm a presentation coach, and the biggest misconception that I have to clear up with my speakers again and again is that I am not there to make them perfect. I usually want to muss them up a little bit, throw away the script and knock down the podium. Their quest for a perfect talk is fruitless, not just because it doesn't exist, but because it doesn't work. A perfect talk is the worst thing we can do, which is great insurance in my business. Especially now, our credibility isn't built on how serious and perfect we are. It's built on connection, and often the very thing that we want to hide is the thing that will connect us with each other. And Queen Brené Brown, hopefully you've seen her TED Talk enough times to know, right? Vulnerability, good, right? Perfection, bad, duh, we know this. And yet, we still struggle to be vulnerable, and we still spend way too much time trying to be perfect. But audiences, you don't want perfection, do you? No! You are hungry for something real. Take this amazing BBC video that took the internet and my heart by storm. Here's this super smart expert on North Korea having the interview of his life right now. You do not want to mess this moment up. And then this happens. Is it working from home? Awesome. Oh my gosh, toddlers are just happy little dictators that don't give a shit about whatever it is you have going on. But it gets better, right? It gets better. In comes the wife. She was probably just in the bathroom, finding a moment alone, for God's sake. I love this video so much, but let's be real. This is probably not the video this guy wants going viral. But if not for that moment, this interview would have faded into the abyss of the oceans of interviews that none of us care about. Thanks to his toddler, though, I feel kind of connected to BBC guy. I'm way more interested in what he has to offer the world now that I feel like I know him a little bit. It was real. But, it's scary. I mean, even standing up here giving a talk about how it's okay to give an imperfect talk, I'm sweating through my shirt right now. Vulnerability. It might be scary, but it's also kind of thrilling, right? Right? And tonight is such an amazing example of that, don't you think? And whoa! Nearly every conversation I have about speaking, it ends up really feeling like we're just talking about life, because whether you're up on stage and you mess up, or you're a parent that screws up, or a coworker, or a friend, we are practicing the skill of being seen and known anyway. Glennon Doyle Melton, author and hero of mine, says we can choose to be perfect and admired, or real and loved. I want us to be loved rather than admired. So guess what? Your excuse for not getting up here and sharing what's real who you are and why that's important is gone. You are human. Awesome. I can't wait to see it. Thank you.